can't even speak.
Which is quite famous here. Mission accomplished. There is something like people from the village here say.
Good morning, guys. It's 6:30. This morning we're going to make croissants and baguettes at the local, I can't even speak, at the local bakery. That's it, that's what I was looking for, at the local bakery. And they've won some titles in France, so they've won some prizes. They're actually very good. So I'm going to take you with me. We're going to see how it's made from scratch with very good and local ingredients. So for now, I've just made myself a coffee. I need to wake up a bit more because you can hear my voice. It's like I just literally woke up. So going to try and like wake myself up, get ready, and then we will be on our way there. And as you can tell, it's cold this morning. So I'm rugged up. I found this jumper because with all the traveling, I had lost this jumper and I found it again. And I'm so happy now. It's so warm and cozy. It's the best. For a little bit because we just need to wait for the paste to basically rise, and then we will be able to see how the croissants are made. I'm just here, it's so peaceful this morning, in front of the Abbey of Salem, which is quite famous here for its Gregorian songs, chant grégorien in French. And so I'm just having a little look, but it's still shut at this time. It's only 8. So still very keen and early. I don't know if we can, I don't think we can get into the courtyard at this time. There's no one around. Everyone just go to the bakery in the morning. But other than that, it's very quiet. And it's also a bit cold, to be fair, this morning. It's probably like 8 degrees. D'accord.
Donc c'est du beurre, du sel, du sucre, du
Celui-là où il y a la farine là.
Voilà, c'est ça.
D'accord.
Donc on met tous les ingrédients à l'intérieur, on mélange pendant un bon quart d'heure à peu près. En gros, on la laisse reposer. Et après, on l'étale en rectangle comme ça. Une fois qu'elle est reposée, on l'étale au laminoir avec cette machine-là. Cette machine-là, en fait, ça étale de chaque côté. Une fois que c'est étalé, on laisse les bâtons juste de pâte. On la met à refroidir au congélateur, ça refroidisse rapidement. Une fois que ça refroidit rapidement, je les reprends et on incorpore le beurre.
D'accord, le beurre vient après.
Le beurre vient après.
Et ça c'est que du beurre en fait.
Ça c'est que du beurre, c'est des plaques de beurre qui font 500 grammes.
D'accord.
Et on rajoute ça à notre pâte. Donc là je suis à la fin de l'étape du feuilletage. Je vous montrer de A à Z.
Ah oui, on le voit, les différentes
Voilà, les différentes
couches.
couches. À peu près un bon quart d'heure, 20 minutes.
Ok.
C'est tout ce qu'on a façonné hier.
D'accord.
Du coup, ça fermente pendant toute la nuit, ça s'enclenche à 8h30 le soir.
D'accord.
Et ça pousse tranquillement jusqu'à 4h du matin.
Et donc du coup, tous les matins, vous êtes sur le pont à 4h du matin?
C'est ça.
Accomplished. Now we're going back home and we're going to taste everything and have a French breakfast. So this was really nice. It's really cool to see how everything is actually made, because you always eat it and you don't think how much work goes into it. And I can't believe when it's like peak time, they actually get up at midnight to be able to start the process. So it's ready when they open first thing in the morning for people. I don't think people appreciate and realize the amount of effort that goes into doing this job, and how much love and they put to create like new recipes when it comes to like Christmas and les bûches de Noël that you saw. So kind of like logs that we eat during Christmas time, and then we eat the galettes, which is something we eat they start to make it from just after Christmas, the 26th of December, all the way to January. It's a tradition in France that we have in January. We eat la galette des rois and we pick the king. So the one that finds a little subject that is inside the galette becomes the king or the queen, and then they can choose to have their king or their queen. We're just passing by my old school. Let me show you. That's where I went to school when I was a kid. So kindergarten and then primary school. We're just in front of it at the moment. It's just here behind me. I can hear the kids, but I think they're already like studying. There's no one outside. Can't really see much because all the kids, it's like 9 a.m. now, so all the kids are already like studying and in their classroom. You can just hear them from the windows. It brings so many memories. I was talking to the pastry chef and baker that you just saw, so his kids come here to this school, and he said they've got like 80 kids still, so there is still one class per age group, because you've got in certain areas in France, because there is not that many people, then they start grouping kids. So sometimes even if you're grade or whatever, they might just group you with other kids because they don't have enough teachers and enough kids to be able to have like a full classroom. But here apparently the school is still full, and it's a very good school. So he was telling me all about it. It's funny to think that I grew up in such a small village, and then I went on to see the world and now I'm back to my roots. So I'm going to keep walking, guys, and I'll catch you at breakfast. Back home, we're going to test the croissant from the bakery this morning to see, and I've got a coffee, of course, before I start work. So let's have a look.
No, it's good. I'm not a big croissant fan, but look at that. Now that you know how it's made, all the layers, no, it's actually really tasty. Some people are the dipping type. I just don't like having lots of crust in my coffee, so for me I keep it separate, but you could dip it in your coffee. Cheers to that.
A few moments later.
Hello, we're back. So I showed you the abbey from the other side earlier when we were making the bread, and now here you've got it. Out the front here, it's from the year 2010, and it's a really famous, basically, monument. You've got 40 monks that still live here. It's called the Abbey of Saint Peter of Salem, and it's really famous for its Gregorian chant. So that's what it's known for. So you still have to this day monks that actually live here. I don't know what they're up to at this time. We can't see them from the windows. Sometimes you can see them. We can see them walking around as well, the village. But they live here. They've got their garden patch at the front here. They make everything within the precincts, and yeah, they live between themselves. And then on the other side, which you can't really see from here, you've got the same monastery, but a woman's one. So there is something, like people from the village here say, we don't know if it's true or not, but there would be a path between this abbey and the woman's one where they would meet in secret. So we'll never know if that's the case or not, because we don't know what's going on. We can't actually get inside, whether you're a man or a woman. I think if you're a man, you can come here and do a retreat, but as a woman, we could go to the woman's one potentially, but the men's one we're not allowed access, so I won't be able to film. But here you've got it from the front. Up some veggies from a local greenhouse. Let's do this.
massages in town, or not? Back at my family house, so I just wanted to show you because there are so many houses in rural France that have so much history, and my house where I am at the moment is one of them. From the 12th century, monks used to live here. Obviously it was a ruin and it's been renovated, but originally that's what it was. So I find it very interesting. So I just wanted to share the history of my family's house. There are so many around the area that have really cool stories, but it's just one of them. And if you do travel around rural France, you will find that it's the case. Like so many houses that still remain hold a lot of history, unless they've been destroyed during the war, because that has happened as well. So this is my house. Oh, it used to be, because it doesn't look like this anymore. So as you can see, monks used to live here. It's all in French, so we've got all the information. And this drawing is from the 15th century. So it was already built. We even have the Virgin on the house, because obviously it used to be like a religious building. So we've got that. And they're saying that it was a castle as well, which they had like a little castle, but really I feel like it was more like, they also say it's like a monastery. So I'm trying to find, I can show you. This one. So this is our neighbors, because now it's got it's basically split into three. We've got one part, and then the neighbors have this part. It's so cool. So they do have the tower. There are like three parts. Then you've got this part, and then this is our part. Oops. This is ours. So see, it's like all this, and then it keeps going here, and then the tower, you can't see it because it's the neighbors, but yeah, so that's what it is. And it's a shame because my generation, my friends, everyone's gone. So all the oldies are staying in those areas. But young people now move to the cities. And those villages are becoming just like, I don't know, like they're dying slowly, which is really sad because they hold so much history. There's so many cool architecture, so many cool houses. And yet those small villages are struggling. Like at the moment, close to me, there is no emergency service anymore. So imagine, already we've got only old people, and then doctors are leaving. They don't want to come to these areas. They want to be in the big cities. So I wish more people could move back or move here permanently, not just like holiday homes, because there's just so many cool places and very, very nice houses around here that need to be maintained. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of this vlog because I feel like I'm rambling. If you liked this video about rural France, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of rural France, perhaps some other villages or more history, please comment below so I can create more content around it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!